Afternoon everybody. Just wanted to do a quick update of the shed. So it's now March. Last update that we did was back in February when we did the bookcase and the entrance to the toilet. So I just thought I'd do another update because a few things changed since. So obviously, as you can see, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. Got a load of wood to be able to do some cladding with, so that's just lying down the sides at the minute, sorted into piles for sizes, things like that. So last time we didn't have much of an update at this end. However, if spin round, we now have a new wall. So we have MDF, which has been added, and we now also have the Murphy table in. So Murphy table is just a table which basically drops down from the wall. So tables here, and then we've got some space on the right hand side, so we're going to have a plan of the allotment there, just what's being planted where, and also some jobs to do, things like that. As you can see, I've already filled in a little bit on there, but that was just a quick one to show what's happening with it. So I'll quickly pop this down and then show you how the table works. Really easy. So we've got a bit at the bottom, which gives you the opportunity for it to be able to move down. It's a bit creaky, but it does the job. That's it. So more space to be able to put things behind. I need to get a couple of catches just for the side of the table, just to make sure that the leg can't go out too far. And as you can see, it's decent size. Need to sort out some seats for the kids. But other than that, it's just a really easy motion. A couple of door hinges, and other than that, that's it, put away. So didn't want to have a table out. That's going to take up a lot of room. That blatantly doesn't. So we will still have some seats out, but it's an ideal situation just to be able to get the table out if we're going to have some sandwiches here and the kids have got homework to do, things like that. So a little bit more trimming down the side that's been done, but other than that, that end is pretty much sorted. Again, not much down here, just a load of wood. But if we look here, went and picked up a Belfast sink yesterday. So if you remember previously, the two units that I got were actually together. That's now going to change, so that the worktop doesn't suit. I need to get another worktop, something that's going to be longer. The idea is to raise the sink up a little bit and have that Belfast sink in there with a single tap at the back, just for things like washing veg in, if we eat anything here, just to wash plates, get access to water, things like that. And then obviously do a trim underneath. I've got a couple of tiles there which I'll probably use just to try and open it up a bit and make it look a bit nicer. So around the corner, thankfully my dad's coming back tomorrow. He doesn't like working on the 13th, which he's always had a thing about the 13th. So he's going to come tomorrow, early start, and we're going to start putting some cladding on the walls. So this is all from a massive pallet that I got originally, so he's still got some as well. He's cut it all down, he's sanded it all, and this is to start going on tomorrow. So we'll get that on. He's going to bring the grinder, and hopefully we'll get a chance on the hearth to be able to get that cut. I've got a bit there and a bit behind me as well, and hopefully that's going to make things go a lot quicker on the inside and get the walls on. Should look great. Obviously you remember the secret cubby hole and the door. Now we've just got one slight change in here, two actually. So we've got a wall there which is now being cladded, and you'll see the tiled wall in the back. So toilet has been christened a couple of times, works spot on, so that's awesome. And then obviously we've got some shelving there, just to make it look a little bit nicer. There's still a bit grouting needs doing because it's had one coat already grouting, but you can see there's a couple of splits in it every so often, because it was quite deep holes. So we just need to sort them out and make sure that's sorted. And my Emily has been painting the ceiling, so first coat of white. That'll have a couple of coats of seagrass on, again just to match the rest of the ceiling around. And other than that, it's a little bit tidy around here. Obviously that wall's still cluttered, but we have obviously the wall with the tin bath on. I've got a unit to stick underneath there, but this is now going to be some shelving. What it's going to have on it I don't know, but I'll probably do that in the top and maybe to the bottom as well if I get some more wood, just to make something a little bit more extra out of it, as opposed to just having a wall which doesn't exactly look great. So that's it for the minute. Nothing further to update, but again, things are happening quite quickly and coming together. Massive thank you to everybody for the comments. It's keeping me going, really appreciate it. Nice to, you know, for people I haven't spoken to in ages, making comments that, you know, they love what I'm doing. Hopefully it's going to make it a lovely place. And then obviously probably one of the last things to do is going to be the floor, and I've got loads of free laminate that I've picked up from places, so I'll just be put together and see how it looks. But still loads and loads of work to do. Obviously we've got these two walls here to clad. As I say, I already mentioned about the kitchen, and then I need to decide whether I'm keeping them shelves or sorting something else out in that space. But yeah, thanks for watching and continue to stay safe. Bye.